It's morning of day 3. Another cold night. Days are really warm, but the nights are freezing. Gets down to about 1 or 2 degrees with the wind chill. I was able to stay pretty warm last night in my sleeping bag. I've been using the Sea to Summit liner that I got as a gift from my sister, and that thing works amazing. It's kept me a lot warmer than I would be without it. But like I said, stayed pretty warm, so I don't really want to get out of this sleeping bag right now. But I got to. We'll see how long this takes. Okay, so it's the morning of day 3, and we are leaving Little Anstruthers, heading down Camp Creek back to Rock Lake, and then connecting up with Camp Creek again and trying to navigate that south back to the launch. So we'll see how that goes. There's multiple liftovers on the way here, so I'm sure there's going to be a bunch on the way down and probably some down trees. So we'll figure it out when we get there. Well, the weather just keeps getting nicer every day I'm out here. By the end of the week it's supposed to be so hot we have humidex values. But for now, still a bit chilly with the wind. We'll see how fast we make it down Camp Creek. Might not be here tonight. Might get out of here. Who knows? We'll see. So I made it through the portage there. Just a matter of finding the ATV trail and then obviously finding a good place to launch. So I'm at site 250 on Rock Lake. Just took a break. Now I'm just gonna go find the access to Camp Creek southbound. I really love coming here to Kawartha Highlands Provincial Park. It's one of my favorite places. I've been coming here for 11 years now. We would come into Bottle Lake and Sucker with the kids. I've been into Crab Lake with a buddy of mine. And this is the first time paddling the Serpentine loop, which is an amazing loop. Okay, well, we're into Camp Creek, south of Rock Lake. Little tiny falls to portage over, maybe, I don't know what that was, 10 meters or so. And we're in here. I wonder when the last time anybody paddled this was. So my first impressions of Camp Creek are really good. It is very nice in here. This is really a special place. I don't think too many people come in here. So it looks like we found a bridge here, probably for an ATV trail to provide access. Let's see, probably have to lift over or around. I think it looks like we can do a simple lift over. Oh yeah, you don't want to be using this bridge on an ATV. Holy shit. Yeah, not gonna get far. Thought I would have had to lift over that, but just a little scoot, got over it. Hopefully I can scoot over a few more of these beaver dams or partial dams, whatever they are. I think so. This one might be a bit harder. Let's get some speed. Oh yeah. Well, somebody has a pretty sweet tree stand in here. Oh, feels good to stand up and stretch. Oh, I see they've got a nest on top of this lodge here. Not gonna get too close to that. That's cool. A symbiotic relationship between the geese and the beavers. Nice high and dry spot to put your nest. And I guess that acts as an alarm for the beavers to let them know that there might be someone or something dangerous coming. Oh, I pissed these guys off royally. Let's see if I can scoot my way through here. I think this is a scooter. Oh yeah, we scooted. Still marked that for canoers. I won't be able to scoot that. Oh, goodness. Ah. Oh, there's a canoe stashed over there. The funny thing is we're so far into the park, we're actually coming out of it again. Highway 28 is not too far that way, so I'm sure there's a little trail and somebody gets in here. Huh. Another tree stand. Well, this one's pretty nice. And looks like it has a spot for a canopy and everything. It's made out of metal. So someone hauled all that in. Got a wooden ladder going up to it. Unfortunately, they got garbage on the ground there. They left. Probably some sort of bear attractant. Or deer attractant. It's completely legal to hunt in Kawartha Highlands Provincial Park. In fact, right now it's actually turkey season and bear season. So these could be active tree stands. I'm coming up on my fourth identical hunting stand. So I'm just going to make an assumption that they all belong to one hunting camp. Which is probably a good assumption to make. They're all built exactly the same way. Yeah. So I just saw a no trespassing sign, which reminded me that there is some private land. We actually cut out of the park for a bit. Then we cut through some crown land. I think then we go back into private land and then back into the park. One more this one too. Oh. cute. Okay, well, tipped her going over that little fault. Thought I could do it, but then I remembered I don't know what I'm doing. I got my bilge pump. We'll get pumping up this water, and we'll get back going. Well, that was an exciting section of the creek. Lots of rocks and shallow areas to wade through. Tiny falls, big falls. Falls you can scoot over, falls you can't scoot over, obviously. Oh my god, what do we got here? Tree down? Got a tree down. Just got in the boat. It's not as bad as what we just did though. Just get in here and get over this tree. Ah, fuck. Another one in like 10 feet. not a scooter. Oh, we went down backwards. So I think, yeah, that cabin is pretty cool. Another registered cabin. They all have these RC numbers. I guess anyone that's grandfathered in has to have some sort of identification for their cabin. work to make your way down Camp Creek. The nice parts are so nice though. It makes all the crappy parts worth it. Okay, let's try to scoot this one. Let's see if we can do it. I think we can. But we did it. Oh, there's a deer. Off he went. A big doe. Really big doe. Oh, of course. Of course I should have gotten rid of that. Of course. Of course, of course. I don't like this. Until he gets off the phone, huh? No. Oh, that's not good. I just dropped the phone. This is not good. I don't think I have it. I think it fell out. Shit. Ah. Fucking fuck. Well, a little bad news. I was just lifting over beaver dam and a couple of down trees. I heard a little kerplunk, and my second phone, not my phone that I use every day, but my son's old phone that I'm using as a second camera, well, I can't find it. So I spent about 20-30 minutes just searching and searching. Got my arms covered in leeches and no phone. So I'm probably down half my footage. I don't know what footage was on what phone because I was going back and forth as the batteries died. A lot of it was on that phone though. I marked it. So, I mean, I guess I could try to come back. But damn. That is disheartening. That was pretty exhausting, just reaching down into the rocks, feeling around. Another lift over. It's not the first time it's soaking wet today. Holy shit. Alright, well, whoa. I think I've reached the end of the paddleable part of Camp Creek. It's about 120 meters to the road. I'm gonna pull my stuff up to there, hike to the car, and come back and pick all this stuff up. It's just rocks and rocks. I'm not gonna bother with that. I already lost my camera today, I don't want to lose anything else. Okay, so I reached Anstruther's Lake Road. Probably have about 1 kilometer to hike to the car. And I'll leave my gear here. So I made it about, seems about 2 kilometers from the launch. That creek just gets brutal. It drops a long way. I realized I was about 120 meters from Anstruther's Lake Road. And it's about a 2 kilometer walk back to the car, so whatever. Let's just go back, get the car, turn around, we'll go pick up the gear. Well, on the phone that I still have, I have 4% battery life, which is perfect because I'm back at the launch now. The car's just around the corner. My wife always packs me some snacks for when I get back to the car, and I can't wait to get to them. I see the car up ahead. Been a long, long day. It's been 6:43. I got started this morning at 8, so that's 10 hours traveling all day pretty much. Oh. Okay, here we are. Thanks for joining me on this trip, guys. It certainly was an adventure. So we're here back in Kawartha Highlands Provincial Park, and we're hiking in on an ATV trail to Camp Creek to try to get my phone with all the footage from my last trip on it. Looks like 200 or 300 more meters until we got to cut into the creek. Got it! Got it! We found it! So much lower. That made it way easier. Holy shit. Yes!